I'm going to apply a grout sealer today. I've used this before in a prior house on a tile floor that had grout and had white grout, which I'll never do again. But in this time I'm going to apply it on the shower wall. But I have this little shelf here, and there's some grout, and I'm going to show you that because it's a little easier to show in a video. So I've actually squirted a little bit of this into a little cup here. I used to eat soft margarine, and I kept the little cups, and I keep that with all my paint stuff. And it says you can apply it with either one of these sponge paint applicators or even with a paint brush. So what I'm going to do, I have a couple of these, and I'm going to actually dip it. Let me see if I can show you. I've just got a little, it's kind of a whitish color, and I'm going to dip just the end of this in here, okay, to get it wet. And then I'm just going to dip it, and I can tell my battery's about to go. And I'm just going to apply it along here, and I'm going to touch it with my finger to just make sure it's wet, and it is. And after applying this on the grout, then it says within 3 to 5 minutes of applying it, get a paper towel, and obviously I don't need the little one. Get a paper towel or a soft cloth and wipe off the excess. And then if I'm going, and I am going to put on a second coat that says to wait 30 minutes and repeat. And then after that, we're going to wait 2 hours and do a test. And I'll show that next. All right. Actually, I just changed the battery, and I'm just going to show wiping up the excess. And it's just as simple as, I don't want to wipe up what's on the grout, of course, but want to wipe up the extra that's on the tile. After that first coat, I put a second coat on 30 minutes later, like they said. So now 2 hours has gone by, and I'm ready to test it to make sure that water doesn't get by. I cleaned out this little dish earlier and let it dry, and I just put some water in it so that I can just throw water. It's kind of hard to do. It's beating on the marble. This is so much easier on a floor. So it's kind of hard to tell. I don't think it's sinking in, so I'm just going to stick with my second application. If it sinks in, and especially on a floor, if you see the water sinking in, dry it off and then put on another coat, wait 2 hours, and try the water droplet test again. So when the water droplets don't sink into the grout, then you're good to go. And it says, according to this, it says it lasts 5 years. Now I got this at a tile store or maybe at a hardware store. So any good grout sealer will work for you. Just so check at your regular hardware store first, maybe a big box store, and if your hardware store doesn't carry it and you can't find it, then look for something like this, some kind of grout sealer at a tile store.